Ferrari, a name that evokes instant recognition and admiration worldwide. It is more than an automobile manufacturer, it is a symbol of passion, precision, and performance. Its story begins with Enzo Ferrari, born in 1898 in Modena, Italy, a city already steeped in mechanical tradition and innovation. From an early age, Enzo was fascinated by speed and machines, a fascination that guided him first as a racing driver and later as a visionary engineer and entrepreneur. His career began at Alfa Romeo, where he competed as a driver and eventually managed their racing division. However, Enzo's true ambition was always to create cars that could combine racing performance with road-going elegance under his own brand. This ambition gave birth to Autoavio Costruzioni in 1939, and after years of careful development and racing experimentation, the first Ferrari-badged car, the 125S, emerged in 1947. This 1.5-liter V12-powered vehicle was the first step in establishing a legacy that would endure for more than 70 years. From its earliest days, Ferrari was synonymous with racing. Motorsports were not merely a marketing tool, they were an essential part of Ferrari's identity. The company entered Formula One in 1950, the inaugural season of the World Championship, and has remained the sport's longest continuously active team. In the decades that followed, Ferrari achieved legendary success, winning multiple World Constructors' Championships and Drivers' Championships. Icons of the sport, including Niki Lauda, Michael Schumacher, Alain Prost, Kimi Räikkönen, and Sebastian Vettel, have all piloted Ferrari cars to victory, cementing the brand's status as a competitive and engineering powerhouse. Beyond Formula One, Ferrari has excelled in endurance and sports car racing, capturing victories in events such as the 24 Hours of Le Mans and the Targa Florio. Cars like the 250 Testarossa and the modern 499P have combined speed, durability, and innovation, ensuring that Ferrari's racing legacy remains unmatched. While Ferrari's track record brought fame, it was the road cars that turned the company into a cultural icon. Early models such as the Ferrari 166 Inter and the 250 series introduced a combination of performance, design, and exclusivity that would become the brand's hallmark. The 250 GTO, produced in the early 1960s, is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful and desirable cars ever built, commanding astronomical sums at auctions in the modern era. These vehicles were designed with meticulous attention to aesthetics, balance, and driving dynamics, reflecting the philosophy that a Ferrari should deliver excitement, elegance, and emotion, whether on the racetrack or the open road. In the 1970s, Ferrari underwent a design revolution with the introduction of mid-engine layouts. The 365 GT4 Berlinetta Boxer marked a significant shift in the company's engineering approach, placing the engine behind the driver to improve balance and handling. This layout would influence all of Ferrari's subsequent high-performance models. The following decades brought some of the most iconic supercars in history. The F40, introduced in 1987 to celebrate Ferrari's 40th anniversary, combined lightweight construction, turbocharged power, and an uncompromising focus on performance. It was the last Ferrari approved personally by Enzo before his death in 1988, marking the end of an era while solidifying the company's reputation for uncompromising supercar engineering. The Enzo Ferrari of the early 2000s brought Formula One technology to the road, incorporating carbon fiber construction, advanced aerodynamics, and a gearbox derived directly from racing experience. Hybrid technology arrived with the LaFerrari, which combined a naturally aspirated V12 engine with electric motors to produce unprecedented power while remaining unmistakably Ferrari in character. Engineering excellence has always defined Ferrari. The company's V12 engines are among the most celebrated in automotive history, handcrafted for precision, performance, and sound. These engines embody Ferrari's belief that the experience of driving should engage not just the senses but the soul. In addition to its naturally aspirated engines, Ferrari has embraced hybrid technology, integrating electric power to enhance performance while reducing emissions, as seen in the SF90 Straddle and the 296 GTB. Looking forward, Ferrari is preparing for a fully electric vehicle, promising the performance, handling, and emotional resonance that enthusiasts have come to expect, even in a world moving toward electrification. Ferrari's design philosophy is inseparable from its engineering. The company's cars are functional art, shaped by aerodynamic necessity as much as aesthetic desire. Since 2010, Flavio Manzoni has served as Ferrari's chief designer, overseeing models such as the F12 Berlinetta, the FXXK, the Monza SP1, and the Purosangue SUV. Every curve, vent, and contour is designed to enhance both beauty and function, ensuring that Ferrari's vehicles remain instantly recognizable while delivering unparalleled driving dynamics. The brand's signature Rosso Corsa red and the prancing horse emblem further reinforce its identity, symbolizing speed, passion, and Italian excellence. Ferrari's business strategy complements its engineering and design philosophy. The company was spun off from Fiat Chrysler Automobiles in 2015, becoming an independent public entity traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol RACE. Ferrari maintains strict production limits, typically producing between 10,000 and 14,000 vehicles per year, to preserve exclusivity and maintain the value of its cars. Customers can personalize nearly every aspect of their vehicles, from paint colors to interior materials and even bespoke performance options. This level of customization reinforces Ferrari's reputation as a brand that caters not merely to transportation needs but to personal expression and luxury. The cultural impact of Ferrari cannot be overstated. Beyond cars and racing, Ferrari has become a symbol of aspiration, achievement, and excellence. Its vehicles have appeared in films and television, from the Ferrari 308 GTB in Magnum, PI to documentaries and modern media celebrating automotive history. The brand has cultivated a global community of enthusiasts, collectors, and fans, with the Tifosi Ferrari's dedicated supporters demonstrating an unparalleled level of passion and loyalty. Ferrari's influence extends beyond the automotive world, touching art, design, fashion, and lifestyle. Through luxury goods, branded experiences, and exclusive events, Ferrari has cemented itself as a symbol of Italian ingenuity and global prestige. As Ferrari moves into the future, it faces the dual challenge of innovation and preservation. Electrification, hybrid technology, and new model introductions will define the company's next decades, yet Ferrari's commitment to driving pleasure, engineering excellence, and exclusivity remains unwavering. The company has announced plans for a mix of internal combustion, hybrid, and fully electric vehicles by 2030, alongside the introduction of approximately 20 new models. Ferrari's ambition is not merely to adapt to changing technology but to lead, ensuring that every future Ferrari retains the spirit, excitement, and soul that have defined the brand since 1947. In summary, Ferrari is more than a manufacturer of cars, it is a cultural institution, a symbol of human aspiration, and a testament to the power of vision, engineering, and artistry. From Enzo Ferrari's first V12-powered creation to today's hybrid and future electric supercars, every Ferrari embodies a philosophy of passion in motion. Its legacy is built on a seamless combination of racing prowess, road-going excellence, engineering innovation, and aesthetic beauty. Ferrari is not simply a vehicle, it is an experience, a statement, and a dream realized on wheels. Each model, each race, and each engine note contributes to a story that has captivated the world for over 70 years and will continue to inspire for generations to come. Ferrari's rise to prominence was never a simple trajectory. Enzo Ferrari's philosophy of combining racing excellence with exclusivity created a brand that was simultaneously elite and aspirational. In the early post-war years, Ferrari's racing success became the foundation for its road-going prestige. The 166 Inter, produced in 1948, was one of Ferrari's first vehicles to achieve this dual identity, providing both performance and refinement. This model marked the beginning of a lineage that would evolve into some of the most iconic automobiles ever built. By the 1950s, Ferrari had begun producing the legendary 250 series, a range that included the 250 Testarossa and the 250 GTO, which exemplified the perfect balance of speed, design, and exclusivity. The 250 GTO, produced between 1962 and 1964, is widely regarded as the pinnacle of automotive art and engineering, with only 36 units ever made, each one commanding multimillion-dollar prices in today's market. These cars showcased Ferrari's dedication to handcrafted excellence, precision engineering, and aesthetic perfection, setting the tone for all subsequent vehicles. The 1960s and 1970s were a period of both innovation and consolidation for Ferrari. During this time, the company began to refine its approach to mid-engine sports cars, recognizing that placing the engine behind the driver improved handling and balance dramatically. This engineering principle became central to Ferrari's design philosophy, culminating in models such as the 365 GT4 Berlinetta Boxer, which featured a mid-engine V12 layout and a sleek, aerodynamic body. These years also saw Ferrari's expansion into broader markets, as road cars became increasingly popular among affluent buyers who wanted the thrill of racing technology in a street-legal vehicle. Ferrari's commitment to precision, performance, and exclusivity ensured that each car was more than a mode of transport, it was a statement of identity and aspiration. During the 1980s, Ferrari entered a period of supercar innovation that would define the modern concept of high-performance automobiles. The F40, unveiled in 1987 to celebrate Ferrari's 40th anniversary, was a radical departure from conventional luxury sports cars. It was lightweight, aerodynamic, and turbocharged, with a focus on raw performance over comfort or convenience. The F40 became a legend not only because of its speed and engineering but also because it embodied the unfiltered essence of Ferrari: passionate, precise, and uncompromising. Shortly thereafter, Ferrari continued to innovate with the introduction of the F50, a supercar that brought Formula One-inspired technology directly to the road, including a naturally aspirated V12 and advanced suspension systems designed for maximum performance. These cars emphasized the company's philosophy that every Ferrari should deliver a visceral experience, one that connects the driver emotionally with the machine. The 2000s saw Ferrari continue this tradition of excellence with the launch of the Enzo Ferrari, a hypercar named after the founder himself. The Enzo was a technological marvel, featuring carbon fiber construction, an F1-style automated manual gearbox, and advanced aerodynamics, all paired with a high-revving V12 engine. It represented the ultimate expression of Ferrari's engineering philosophy, blending race-derived performance with road-going usability. Soon after, Ferrari embraced hybrid technology with the LaFerrari, a car that combined a naturally aspirated V12 with electric motors to deliver unprecedented power while remaining true to the sensory experience that defines the brand. These vehicles demonstrated Ferrari's ability to adapt to new technologies without compromising its core identity, performance, passion, and exclusivity. Ferrari's engineering mastery extends far beyond engines and aerodynamics. The company is renowned for its ability to integrate design, performance, and cutting-edge technology into a cohesive package that feels both intuitive and exhilarating to drive. Every component of a Ferrari is carefully engineered, from the chassis and suspension to the braking systems and electronic controls. The company pioneered innovations such as electronic stability control tailored for high-performance driving, advanced torque vectoring for cornering precision, and hybrid systems that provide instantaneous torque while maintaining the engine's auditory drama. Ferrari's commitment to hand-built precision ensures that each car is unique, reflecting the expertise of its engineers and the personal tastes of its owner. The meticulous craftsmanship in materials, fit, and finish has become a hallmark of the brand, ensuring that Ferrari remains synonymous with the highest levels of automotive excellence. Ferrari's design philosophy has always been inseparable from its engineering. The brand's cars are functional works of art, where aesthetic beauty is dictated by performance needs as much as by visual elegance. Every curve, air vent, and aerodynamic detail serves a purpose, creating vehicles that are visually striking and dynamically superior. Since 2010, under the leadership of chief designer Flavio Manzoni, Ferrari has further refined this philosophy, producing models such as the F12 Berlinetta, the FXXK, and the Monza SP1. These vehicles demonstrate that Ferrari can continually evolve its design language while remaining instantly recognizable. The prancing horse emblem and the signature Rosso Corsa Red have become universal symbols of speed, power, and prestige, reinforcing Ferrari's brand identity across generations and continents. The company's approach to business has mirrored its engineering precision and design philosophy. Ferrari has always maintained a strategy of exclusivity, producing a limited number of vehicles each year to preserve the brand's desirability and the value of its cars. Even after becoming a publicly traded company in 2015, Ferrari has carefully controlled production volumes, typically manufacturing between 10,000 and 14,000 cars annually. This deliberate scarcity, combined with extensive customization options, allows clients to create highly personalized vehicles, ensuring that every Ferrari is unique. From interior finishes to exterior paint schemes and performance configurations, Ferrari's clients have the opportunity to co-create their car, making ownership an immersive and highly personal experience. This approach reinforces the brand's aura of luxury and exclusivity, making every Ferrari not just a car but a statement. Ferrari's cultural impact extends far beyond the automotive world. The brand has become a symbol of aspiration and achievement, celebrated in films, television, and popular culture. The Ferrari 308 GTB, for example, became a cultural icon through its appearance in the television series Magnum, P.I., and other models have been immortalized in movies, documentaries, and racing coverage worldwide. Ferrari has cultivated a global community of enthusiasts and collectors, known as the Tifosi, who display a level of loyalty and passion that few brands in any industry can match. The company's influence extends into art, fashion, and lifestyle, with branded experiences, luxury goods, and high-profile events reinforcing Ferrari's identity as a cultural as well as automotive institution. The story of Ferrari is inseparable from the evolution of automotive technology and motorsport. From the early post-war vehicles like the 166 Inter to modern hypercars like the SF90 Straddle, Ferrari has consistently been at the forefront of engineering innovation. Formula One has served as a laboratory for this innovation, with technologies developed on the track often influencing the design of road cars. Aerodynamics, lightweight materials, engine management systems, and hybrid powertrains have all been honed through racing experience, allowing Ferrari to produce vehicles that are both technologically advanced and emotionally compelling. The company's ability to translate racing knowledge into road-going excellence is one of its defining characteristics, ensuring that every Ferrari retains a connection to the thrill of the track. In addition to its engineering and cultural significance, Ferrari has maintained a strategic focus on sustainability and future innovation. The company is actively exploring hybrid and fully electric technologies while ensuring that the essence of a Ferrari, the sound, feel, and connection to the driver is preserved. By 2030, Ferrari plans to offer a balanced mix of internal combustion, hybrid, and fully electric vehicles, alongside the introduction of approximately 20 new models. This careful approach allows Ferrari to innovate responsibly while protecting the brand's identity and ensuring that future vehicles continue to deliver the excitement and emotion that define the company. The integration of Ferrari into lifestyle and luxury sectors has further cemented its global influence. Beyond cars, Ferrari has expanded into branded merchandise, theme parks, and exclusive events, creating a complete ecosystem that reinforces its identity as a cultural and aspirational symbol. Ferrari experiences, from driving courses to VIP events, allow enthusiasts to engage with the brand beyond ownership, fostering loyalty and deepening the emotional connection between Ferrari and its community. This comprehensive approach ensures that Ferrari remains relevant in an era of rapid technological and cultural change, blending tradition with innovation in a way that few other brands have achieved. Through decades of triumphs, challenges, and innovations, Ferrari has maintained a singular vision, to create vehicles that inspire, perform, and captivate. Its legacy is built not only on engineering excellence but also on the ability to evoke passion and desire, making every car a piece of art, a technological marvel, and an emotional experience. From Enzo Ferrari's first race cars to the cutting-edge hybrids and upcoming electric vehicles, Ferrari continues to define what it means to be a high-performance, aspirational automotive brand. It is a company that honors its past while boldly embracing the future, ensuring that each generation of cars and each innovation builds upon a foundation of excellence, passion, and meticulous craftsmanship. Ferrari's model lineage reads like a chronicle of automotive evolution, blending artistry, engineering, and racing DNA. In the earliest post-war years, models like the 166 Inter and the 195S marked Ferrari's first steps in translating racing knowledge into road-going cars. The 166 Inter, introduced in 1948, was elegant yet fast, powered by a 2.0-liter V12 engine, capable of both city driving and spirited touring. Its hand-built body and meticulous attention to detail set the standard for all subsequent Ferraris. The 195S followed closely, emphasizing increased displacement, enhanced reliability, and improved handling, demonstrating that Ferrari was not merely a racing team but a manufacturer capable of delivering road cars that satisfied both performance and refinement. The 250 series, launched in the mid-1950s, represents the most iconic period in Ferrari's history. The 250 GT, 250 Testarossa, and especially the 250 GTO remain benchmarks of design, performance, and desirability. The 250 GTO, produced between 1962 and 1964, combined a 3.0-liter V12 engine with lightweight construction and aerodynamic efficiency, resulting in a vehicle that dominated its racing class while remaining astonishingly beautiful. Each of these cars was a hand-built masterpiece, designed not just to perform but to captivate, with sculpted bodies by Pininfarina or Scaglietti that merged Italian elegance with functional aerodynamics. These cars forged Ferrari's reputation as a company where artistry and engineering exist in perfect balance. The 1960s also saw Ferrari branching into mid-engine designs, beginning with models such as the 246 Dino and later the 365 GT4 Berlinetta Boxer. These vehicles repositioned the engine behind the driver, dramatically improving balance, handling, and agility. This layout became central to Ferrari's identity in the supercar era. The Dino, with its V6 engine, provided a more approachable entry point for enthusiasts, while the Berlinetta Boxer showcased Ferrari's technological ambition with a mid-engine V12. This era demonstrated Ferrari's ability to innovate without losing the essential character that made the brand desirable: high-revving engines, precise handling, and striking design. The 1970s and 1980s were defined by Ferrari's continued supercar evolution. Models such as the 308 GTB and GT4 combined mid-engine performance with iconic styling, gaining global recognition through media and racing success. The 308 GTB, for example, became a cultural icon, immortalized in the television series Magnum, PI, introducing a new generation to Ferrari's allure. These vehicles were lightweight, responsive, and visually distinctive, emphasizing the driving experience above all. The 512 BB, the successor to the Berlinetta Boxer, refined this approach further, incorporating a 5.0-liter flat 12 engine and improving aerodynamics while maintaining the elegance and exclusivity that defined Ferrari. By the late 1980s, Ferrari was entering the modern hypercar era. The F40, unveiled in 1987, was raw, uncompromising, and radical. With a twin-turbocharged V8 engine, lightweight construction, and an aerodynamic focus, it represented the pinnacle of performance technology at the time. Ferrari produced the F40 in limited numbers, ensuring exclusivity, while the car's extreme character and race-inspired engineering cemented its legendary status. Following this, The F50 and later the Enzo Ferrari continued this trajectory, each vehicle incorporating Formula One technology, advanced aerodynamics, and powerful naturally aspirated engines. The Enzo, introduced in the early 2000s, featured carbon fiber construction, active aerodynamics, and a high-revving V12, providing a driving experience unparalleled in the supercar world. Hybrid technology entered Ferrari's portfolio with the LaFerrari, a car that combined a naturally aspirated V12 engine with electric motors to produce over 950 horsepower. The SF90 Straddle followed, showcasing Ferrari's first production plug-in hybrid system, capable of both full electric and combined power operation. These models demonstrated Ferrari's ability to integrate cutting-edge technology while maintaining the sensory and emotional experience that defines the brand. Similarly, the 296 GTB introduced a V6 hybrid layout that allowed Ferrari to explore new performance frontiers, blending efficiency, power, and traditional driving pleasure seamlessly. Ferrari's racing heritage runs in parallel with its road-going successes. In Formula One, Ferrari has maintained an uninterrupted presence since the 1950 season, achieving unparalleled milestones. Legendary drivers such as Niki Lauda, Michael Schumacher, and Sebastian Vettel have delivered championships, while iconic cars like the 312T Series, the F2002, and the SF71H showcase Ferrari's ability to innovate and dominate on the world's most demanding circuits. Ferrari's racing innovations often cross over into production vehicles, with advancements in aerodynamics, materials, and engine technology enhancing both track and road performance. Endurance racing has also been a cornerstone of Ferrari's identity, from the 24 Hours of Le Mans victories of the 1950s and 1960s to modern successes with the 499P prototype. These racing achievements cement Ferrari as a brand where competition drives innovation, ensuring that every car reflects decades of motorsport expertise. Ferrari's technical innovations are not limited to engines and aerodynamics. The company has pioneered advanced suspension systems, electronic stability, and traction control tuned for high-performance driving, brake-by-wire technology, and lightweight chassis development using carbon fiber and other advanced materials. Ferrari's commitment to engineering excellence ensures that every car is finely balanced, precise, and capable of delivering both comfort and race-derived performance. Even hybrid and electric systems are engineered to preserve the traditional Ferrari character, instantaneous power delivery, engaging sound, and precise handling. Design remains a defining characteristic of Ferrari. Every car is a fusion of form and function, with aesthetic elegance dictated by performance needs. Flavio Manzoni's leadership in design has produced vehicles that continue to captivate, from the aggressive FXXK to the minimalist Monza SP1. The prancing horse emblem and Rosso Corsa red symbolize more than speed, they represent Italian craftsmanship, innovation, and aspiration. Ferrari's design philosophy ensures that cars are instantly recognizable while achieving peak aerodynamic efficiency, maintaining a balance between beauty and purpose. Ferrari's business strategy has long emphasized exclusivity, craftsmanship, and brand prestige. The spin-off from Fiat Chrysler Automobiles in 2015 allowed Ferrari to operate independently, trading on the NYSE while preserving its core identity. Limited production volumes, bespoke customization programs, and controlled client access ensure that Ferrari remains aspirational. Clients can choose every detail, from paint colors and upholstery to performance tuning, creating highly individualized vehicles. This approach transforms ownership into a deeply personal experience, reinforcing Ferrari's status as the world's most desirable automotive brand. Culturally, Ferrari occupies a unique position. Its cars are symbols of achievement, wealth, and taste, appearing in films, media, and popular imagination. The Tifosi, Ferrari's global community of fans, demonstrate unparalleled loyalty and passion, celebrating the brand not only through car ownership but also through motorsport engagement, club events, and cultural participation. Ferrari's influence extends into art, fashion, and lifestyle, with branded experiences, merchandise, and luxury events reinforcing its global reach. Beyond automobiles, Ferrari has created a cultural ecosystem, blending technology, design, and human aspiration into a lifestyle brand. Looking toward the future, Ferrari embraces innovation while remaining grounded in its heritage. Electrification, hybridization, and new technologies are being integrated without compromising the driving experience. By 2030, Ferrari plans to offer a balanced portfolio of internal combustion, hybrid, and fully electric vehicles, alongside a carefully curated lineup of new models. This strategy ensures that Ferrari remains relevant in a changing automotive landscape while preserving the essence of the brand: emotional engagement, precision engineering, and exclusivity. From Enzo Ferrari's first vision in Maranello to the cutting-edge hypercars of today, Ferrari has consistently delivered vehicles that inspire passion, excitement, and awe. Its legacy is built upon a seamless integration of art, technology, performance, and culture, ensuring that every car is more than a machine. It is a statement, an experience, and a dream realized. The company's achievements in racing, engineering, and design are matched by its ability to create emotional connections with drivers and fans alike. Each Ferrari, whether it is a classic 250 GTO, a revolutionary F40, or a modern hybrid hypercar, embodies decades of expertise, vision, and relentless pursuit of perfection. Ferrari is not just a car manufacturer, it is a symbol of human aspiration, where every curve, engine note, and technological innovation reflects the enduring spirit of performance, elegance, and passion. The Ferrari logo, known as the prancing horse or Cavallino Rampante, originates from World War I and the life of Italian fighter pilot Francesco Baracca, who used a black prancing horse as the personal emblem on his airplane and later became a national hero after his death in 1918. In 1923, after Enzo Ferrari won a race at the Savio circuit in Ravenna, he met Baracca's parents, Count Enrico and Countess Bellina Baracca, and it was the Countess who suggested that Ferrari use her son's horse symbol, believing it would bring him good luck. Enzo Ferrari adopted the emblem, keeping the horse black as a sign of mourning, placing it on a yellow background to represent his hometown of Modena, and later adding the initials SF for Scuderia Ferrari along with the Italian tricolor at the top. The prancing horse was first used by Scuderia Ferrari in 1929 and later appeared on Ferrari road cars in 1947, becoming one of the most recognizable automotive logos in the world. Thank you for watching this video.